Yeah, Booger, you think your playing days, obviously two-time Super Bowl champion, hard worker. You think that helped prepare you for this job and to but to be a hard worker and get to where you are, or is there something you can take from football that transitioned over into this career?
Yeah, I think football is the greatest teacher of life that I've ever been a part of. And this is to take nothing away from my mother. I didn't really know my dad, but I had enough men in my life to that way. I didn't miss out on the fatherly things that us being me. But as far as the things that we as parents, I don't know if you guys are parents or not, but I'm sure you've been a part. Like the things you try to instill in your children: hard work ethic, toughness. When you get knocked down, get back up. Nobody's going to give you anything. Like all those little things your mom and dad has told you for so long. Well, guess what? You get it organically in football. Like it comes organically. Sure. So yeah, man, like football has taught me everything I know, man, when it comes to just how to be a man as far as mental toughness. I think the number one thing we as a society lack, and our children hopefully don't grow up lacking, is mental toughness. Hey, somebody said you're ugly. Okay, who cares? Move on. Like, don't break down and cry. And this is nothing against people that have issues, that like serious health issues. I'm just talking about normal, everyday mental toughness. I'm having a bad day. I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to move back. I'm not going to pout my head and cry. I'm going to have a bad day. But you know what? Guess what? Tomorrow's not going to be that way. Like the little things that you take for granted in football, because how many times have we gone on the practice field and we got our ass handed to us one day? Mm-hmm. And you go back and watch the tape and coach is like pointing you out with the clicker. And you got to go back to the next day, and you either going to allow that to affect the next day or you're going to do something about it. And so, like, it's amazing, man, how in my life, like right now, man, I draw on that every single day, man. I try to instill that in my kids. I try to talk to my wife about it. And it's like, that's fun because, like, my wife's a former athlete. She ran track, but it's still a different level, like with football, like just because football is physical, man. Like football will break you. Like if somebody hits you too many times, like you will physically break. And it's, I could go on and on about the sport of football, man. I love it. It's provided the opportunity for me to be where I am today. It's provided a great living. And the game is fun. And I think the college game epitomizes everything that we want because it galvanizes young, old. It galvanizes black and white. Like it just brings everybody together, man.